Hi, I'm Daniel Litus, and welcome to Food 101. Food, people. Let's talk about food. And today I have my special guest. He is the founder and CEO of VeganBelly. No other than Mr. Tyler Hussey. Welcome to Food 101, Mr. Tyler, and can you please introduce more about yourself?
Yeah, so I have something amazing to share with everybody. I'm a scientist. I have been designing a meal plan for just one day. So it's the same food to eat every single day. And yeah, over the past 5 years, I have been designing this meal plan, and I have finally finished it, and it is awesome. And I can't wait to tell you a little bit more about it.
Yes. And Mr. Tyler, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and wisdom to the world. How does this one-day plan ensure a balanced intake of carbohydrates, protein, and healthy fats essential for sustained energy?
Oh yeah. So there's about 10 really important nutrients. You named about 3 of them. You're also need to think about your vitamins and minerals. And full vegan belly is perfect because it achieves perfect nutrition. You're gonna get your all those levels for each nutrient in these meals. It was designed specifically to make sure your levels are at 100%.
Plant-based protein can be a concern for some. What are the primary protein sources in this plant, and how do they meet daily needs?
Yeah, protein is a really tricky question. A lot of people are think that protein really is like comes from meat and stuff, but in full vegan belly, you're gonna get a lot of protein from some nuts, like walnuts, and uh, yeah.
Beans.
So you're you're gonna get all your protein, but you're gonna get it from some foods that you don't expect to get it from.
Mr. Tyler, which key micronutrients like iron, calcium, B12, omega 3s does this plant prioritize, and how are they incorporated through whole foods?
Yeah. Well, uh, all I can say is that you're gonna get 100% of your nutrition, but what makes this special is that you're getting it from only whole foods. There's no processed foods in full vegan belly. It is so that's why it's special. It's because um, there's no other diet that is only whole food, and this was designed to make sure that you're getting the best nutrition.
Indeed, the best people. Plant-based diets are often high in fiber. How does this plan optimize fiber intake for gut health and without causing discomfort?
Oh yeah, so you're asking a lot of these nutrition questions, but what I'd really like to tell you is that um, full vegan belly uh, was designed for taste as well.
Yes.
This diet is something like it has such a rich taste. It's either too hard to eat because it's so rich, or it's so rich that you're gonna want another meal right after you eat it. So yeah, it is great.
So, Mr. Tyler, can you give us a simple recipe of vegan belly?
Yeah, I got a really cool one. This is for dinner. dinner is awesome because it takes 10 minutes to make. And it's as easy as making macaroni because
Wow.
yeah, it is so fun. And so yeah, one of the recipes is broccoli. I figured out a way to make broccoli delicious.
By doing it.
Okay, so all right, so do you know what a leek is?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I combine broccoli and leek together and just give it a little steam, and oh my gosh, it is like whoa. It is like it brings out such a delightful taste.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, you're gonna love this broccoli.
So you will not put any kind of dressing.
No, yeah, there's no kind of like any kind of processed foods, like not even oil. Like
Olive oil.
yeah, not even
No.
olive oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So how can easily can this plan be adapted to different caloric needs?
Um yeah, so full vegan belly, it's made out of like 5 meals. So you're gonna be getting your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but you're gonna also be having two snacks. And this may seem like a ton of food, but uh it is 1,600 calories, which is awesome. That's why it's called full vegan belly, because you have a full vegan belly through the whole day, but it's only 1,600 calories.
Mr. Tyler, how about for those people are active? Let's say the sports people. Are they qualified to eat this one? Or I mean, they can eat this one because they are active.
Yeah, this is performance wise, this is a great option because the nutrition is spot on and it's easy to make, so anyone can cook it. You don't need to be a an expert chef,
Yeah.
and it's also tasty. So yeah, it's perfect for anyone, including uh, a- athletes.
So how make this vegan belly tastier?
Oh, yeah. So over the past 5 years, I was researching food, figuring out a way to, uh, figuring out a way to like put all the foods in the grocery store into your meals in a day. So I went through each food at the grocery store. I mean, it was crazy. For 5 years, I was going through every single food, and I stumbled across some really unique foods that are so tasty, and yeah, they're really good.
But some people said plant actively prevent and misconception that vegan food is bland.
Um, yeah, I it's kind of hard to think of it as vegan. Uh, the better way to think is that it's really only fruit and vegetable. It's there's nothing there's nothing because vegan, um there's a lot of like kind of it gets blurry because vegan there's like vegan burgers, right? And
Yes.
that is tricky to like consider food for me.
Mr. Tyler, can you share the structure of one day meal of a vegan belly?
Yeah, um, it is awesome uh, because it it's made so that you can uh, use it portably too, right? Because some of the snacks you're going to be eating, they're like an apple, so you can just like stick that in your pocket and stuff. And so it works perfect for any kind of day. If you're out going to work, if you're staying at home, it's yeah, it is yeah, it's super fun.
Super fun. Okay, let's start with uh drinks.
Yeah,
Can you share a recipe about how to make a simple vegan recipe for drinks?
for drinks. Yeah, I've never done any vegan drinks. I've
No, not
never
yet.
done anything like that. No.
Are you planning to include that in the near future?
Well, like I said, there's only Whole Foods in full vegan belly. So, it was a funny story how I decided to only make it Whole Foods. One day I was
Mm.
at the grocery store and I went to buy some cashew milk. And so I was leaving the grocery store and you start drinking my cashew milk. And I read on the bottle, I was like, looked at it and I'm like, whoa, there's only like 6 cashews in this whole thing of milk. I was like, that is a robbery. And that day, after drinking my milk, I was like, you know what? That's not right. I think if you're gonna have any kind of food, then I think it's better to get it right from the source.
Indeed, the right source, people, or the right sources. How do the flavors and experiences differ distinctly between breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks to keep the day interesting?
Yeah, well, this is nothing like you've ever seen. Each meal is so familiar that it's gonna seem weird that you're eating it. Uh, for example, for breakfast, I always have a basket of berries, and that's you know probably strange to people,
I
but
love berries in the morning,
yeah. Do you ever?
blueberries especially.
I eat one basket a day.
Wow.
Yeah,
What kind
it's
of berries, Mr. Tyler?
oh man, I know every single berry.
Mm,
But anyways, yeah, these foods that you're gonna be eating, they're too familiar. Um, but they're created in a way to like allow you to eat it. It is so unique. I really recommend people checking it out.
indeed. And Mr. Tyler, which meal or component in this vegan belly is most likely to win over skeptics of vegan cuisine and why?
Oh, like which one is the tastiest, the best?
Yes.
I have to put that it's a tie for breakfast and dinner. Uh, the breakfast is besides the berries, you're gonna have this other kind of grain called teff,
Mm.
and then for dinner is besides the broccoli I mentioned, there is another um, simple dish that I in full vegan belly that is like so extraordinary. Um, and so
How
there's a tie. Definitely, there's a tie for breakfast and dinner.
dinner? Okay. Lunch not included.
Lunch, yeah. So it goes breakfast, snack, lunch, second snack, and dinner. And
Mm.
so, snack through second snack, they're kind of food that is like really easy to get through. Um, anyways, you don't really like they kind of give you a lot of freedom. There's not a lot of instruction to make these meals. But yeah, if you check out this story, it's really cool.
Yes, indeed. Check it out, people.
Yeah, definitely.
Is this plan designed for quick weekday cooking, relaxed weekend prep, or mix for vegan belly?
It is something that you're gonna eat every single day for the rest of your life.
Okay. So
You're
what are
never
the
you're never gonna eat another food ever again,
nice
except for this.
except for French fries? But anyway, what are the biggest time saving strategies used in vegan belly?
The coolest is that it's oil free.
Yes.
It, that will make some chefs go to war because if you say you can't use oil, they're gonna start yelling. But yeah, it's
No
totally oil free.
oil.
Yeah, like for dinner, instead of oil, you're gonna use like a splash of water instead. And it works so much better. It's so much quicker, uh, and the cleanup is like so much easier too.
Definitely. What are the absolute essential pantry fridge items needed to execute this plan successfully?
Like I said, it's the food that you're already familiar with, like apples and kind of that kind of stuff. And
Banana.
so, yeah. I mean, you can exchange some of these like snack foods for anything you want, but uh, once you see these foods, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like I know that's what I already know, and now you get a chance to try it out, try eating it in a day.
Does the vegan belly leverage batch cooking or make ahead components?
Um, Sorry, does it leverage what kind of cooking?
Batch cooking.
Batch?
Yeah.
What
Or
is
or
what is
you
that?
d- or you will do it accordingly to your recipe. So let's say
Um,
I'm gonna cook the broccoli for this time, and then after that, I'm gonna cook my, let's say, lettuce.
yeah, so this is really cool. I'm giving away a lot of these foods, but you must hear this part. So for dinner, there's a there's a timer countdown, and
Yes.
it by the end of this timer, it everything is completely done. And you know what this timer is? It's a 10-minute timer. Can you guess what this 10-minute timer is?
To eat your meal.
No,
No.
no, no. Okay, I'll give you a clue. Uh, beep, beep, beep.
To
That's
eat your dessert.
no, no, no. So, for dinner, okay, the time once you start this 10-minute timer,
Yes.
that's when the food starts cooking.
Yes.
And then by the time this timer is done, all the food is finished.
Yes.
But this timer, um, it's uh, it is normally used for 2 minutes instead of
Mm.
10 minutes.
Yes.
It's a microwave. Yeah,
The microwave itself.
yeah. So yeah, dinner you're gonna be microwaving sweet potato. Um, and it's such an easy way to cook sweet potato. But by the time this 10-minute timer is done, you would have finished cooking all your other meals. And so it's great because like it's literally takes 10 minutes and it's done.
So how about the dessert? Can you tell us about the vegan belly desserts?
Yeah, dessert is great. I usually head out for like a banana or some um or a heavy duty honeydew melon or something.
Hmm. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. And how accessible are the ingredients for vegan belly?
Uh it's actually very cheap. Um you can get all these meals for about $20 a day. Compared to like the standard American diet, usually costs around $40 to eat in a day
Every day?
normally. If you're eating like burritos, muffins, and whatever you're having for dinner.
It's more expensive.
Yeah.
Are there tips for sourcing less common items or easy swaps for vegan belly?
Uh, like what else would you eat?
Yes, tips that you can recommend to our
Yeah,
listeners.
there's so many cool foods to eat out there. And I got a really great chance to try every single food over the past 5 years, and I can tell you that people are missing out. There is foods that are gonna make you feel weird, make you look weird, and are just gonna be overall like surprising. So yeah, if you're interested, jump into the produce aisle and just start picking things up. I mean, things that look scary, because it is a ton of fun.
Lots of fun for sure. And Mr. Tyler, as the CEO and founder of VeganBelly, what are your short-term and long-term goals?
Oh my gosh, I've already completed all of my goals. I'm
Yes,
already done.
congratulations.
It's completely here for me. I love
How
it.
about your long-term goals?
My long-term goals, I seriously finished it. Over the past 5 years, I've been working on this thing, and
Yes.
I literally I can't make it any better than it already is. So my long-term goals are complete.
Congratulations then, Mr. Tyler, for completing your goals in life.
Thank you.
We salute you. And what will be your piece of advice for those people out there who want to have their own business like you?
Oh my gosh. I would say to um go to your uh go to your uh I don't know, I think that's just
Passion.
something that they know how to do, you know.
Yes, your passion, people, just like Mr. Tyler. The passion is contributing his knowledge. So
Oh
contribute your
yes.
knowledge, people, your talents to the world. And if you have the passion of making something, share to the world, just like Mr. Tyler. And before we wrap up our discussion for today, I'm inviting you to please do listen to my other podcast, people. My other podcast, because my abstract essay is already in 5th season, abstract poetry in 2nd season, and book 101 review in 5th season. Comedy 101 in 2nd season, Food 101 in 5th season, Geography 101 in 3rd season, and my baby podcast, Law 101 and Mental Health 101. Love Letters in 3rd season, Movie 101 Review and Music 101 in 4th season, and Science 101 and Sex 101 in its 1st season. Please listen to them wherever you listen your podcast. Finally, Mr. Tyler, how does this vegan belly of meals embody full vegan belly philosophy of balancing optimal nutrition, exceptional taste, and practical cooking in one perfect day?
Yes, thank you so much. There's so much more to learn about it, and go check it out at fullveganbelly.com. Uh,
Yes, people, let's support Mr. Tyler Hussey, because if you support him, more and more and more vegan belly foods or recipe to come. And I hope, Mr. Tyler, you will make a book regarding our topic for today.
hopefully.
Yes, looking forward for that book, and you please do come over on my book 101 review and let's talk about it. So can you please invite our listeners to support Vegan Belly?
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Daniel. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, people. So where do people can reach you, Mr. Tyler?
Reach me in this website, fullveganbelly.com. Check it out, and you may like it. And you can always contact me there if you have any questions. Yes, and enjoy.
Enjoy the vegan bellies of Mr. Tyler Hussey.
Oh yeah.
Yes, people, let's support Mr. Tyler Hussey, because if you support him, more and more and more empowering vegan bellies recipes to come. So, Mr. Tyler, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Daniel.
More to come, people. See you soon.